You have a look, mate. She does my massages and everything.
Poor
we
chap.
live. No, but it's proper. It ain't like anything dodgy, by the way, listeners. Shit. Oh. All right, Mark.
You're
just embarrassment, mate. You're embarrassment.
Do we believe him?
Of course we don't. Don't believe a word. Listen, let's on that note, Dave. We don't believe a word he says.
Thank you,
And
darling.
let's take it back last week, gents. I've got to have my moment now because you all jumped on the bandwagon last week. Yeah, Webbers weren't here, so let's all jump on. I heard
No.
Ginger Minja from the host, which is I'm really not happy with. That's the first thing. Paul, I'll get onto in a minute. Billy, listen, I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. You know how they brought you into it, Bill. I can't believe it. I thought it was buckers. And Paul, listen, you beat an under 12s team 8-0, and you're talking about you got 17, 18 players, great. But 2 weeks before that, you ain't got no players, not good enough. But after 8-0 against under 12s, you think you've fucking got 17, 18 good players. Make it make sense, geez. Yeah? You go gym every single day, but you eat all this nonsense. What's the matter with you? It's embarrassing. 8 o'clock every Sunday, and you're late for this show. Oh, here we go. Go on.
Engine, calm down. All right, calm down.
Here we go.
Thomas the Tank
Engine. All right, calm down.
Don't tell me no cookie, geez.
We'll leave it at that, yeah?
Mate, with your budget and we're 3 points behind you, I know you're worried. He called me last week. He called me earlier today, in fact, and he's asking, fucking hell, yeah, you're doing well, Leighton, yeah, great result. He's worried. He's worried that we're only 3 points behind him with your budget. You listen, you've got to look at yourself, Paul.
Wait, Thomas, let's have it right. You got the best team in the world, always have been. We're so hard to beat. How
many games you lost? How many games you lost this year, Paul? Holden, you said you've got 17, 18 great players to beat anyone in the division.
Thomas,
I can't wait to hear what you say about tonight. I can't wait to hear what you say about Saturday result. I can't wait.
Good. The show was so good last week about you. I Oh dear.
Oh mate.
Oh, this is nice, by the way. My diet's not going. It's not doing any good. After swimming.
Well, could have told you that 6 years ago, mate, when you started going gym.
Why are you walking out with the players, by the way?
Why are you biting? Just relax. Take it on the chin. Yeah, you're in that awful robe.
It's a lovely Thambry man, isn't it? I've got to turn the camera around.
Here we go.
Don't turn the camera around. It'll take an hour.
Yeah.
We ain't got that time.
Don't pipe up, mate.
Where are you, Paul? Where are you?
Yeah, where I am, Mark.
Oh, no. Must be that budget you got.
Bill up there in the week. Bill's coming up with me. Have a little relax.
All right.
Bill's coming, but you ain't coming. Don't have gingers up here.
Wow, racism.
Dave,
we've got. Listen, Dave, you started this last week, though, mate, with your comment. You fucking It's all noted down.
Well, anyway, welcome to the Manager's View. The banter started as usual on a Sunday night, and welcome to the boys. And as you can see, one's super relaxed, another one's stressed to the eyeballs, and another one's just giving it as much as he can from last week. But all the best.
Madness. Should the winner go first this week, or should we let the other boys go?
I've just had somebody say, "Control your guests."
Who said that, Kevin?
No. A Wolfram Abbey fan. So let's start off then with the man that's beaten the champions. Go on then, mate. We'll let you off first, just in case you've got to catch a train. We'll let you go first.
We were super. We got 17, 18 great players. We were just unbelievable.
What, you going with me first?
No, mate, you lost, You lost.
Oh, okay. No, I lost, yeah. All right.
No, we was very good.
I'll tell you what. My Billy's
it's my turn. Oi, big mouth, it's my turn. Anyway, right. So we beat the champions because we are very good. No, we played really good. We was fantastic. We was best performance of the season, and I was really happy with us. We won 2-0, and you know what? Paul called me earlier, and he posed a question to me. He goes, if there was needing a point to win the league, would their mentality be different? And I think maybe. But that being said, there was still a strong team. you're champions for a reason because you're winners, and they've, as easy as it is for me to say it, I don't think they would have come here not caring if they won or lost, but we've done a job. We've got a mentality in the change room. We want to win a game, and we did it fairly comfortably. But at the end of the day, they don't care that they lost now because they're champions still. You know what I mean? So I'm really happy with my players. We're finishing the season well. We've lost 2 games in 17. I think that's a great return. Of course, our problem is we've drawn a lot. I think we've drawn 7 and we've won 8. But in terms of losing wise, I think we've been fantastic. I think it's 12 clean sheets this year. I think Leighton have kept 16, so we're not a million miles behind it. So we're finishing on strong going into hopefully next year.
But a proud dad at the weekend as well, or yesterday?
Yeah, so this is a nice moment. My daughter's 3 years old. She's it's nice to bring her to a game. Sun's out, and we had a few mascots being the last home game. Our pitch is getting dug up. Obviously, starting next week, and it was nice, just a little send off, bringing some kids. But it was nice to have my daughter with me, and she didn't watch a minute of the game. She's running around with the wife, but it's just nice to have her there, and put a well in shirt on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with it though, I mean, the season's now sort of what, you got 1 game left now in your season. I mean, what is that points total that you're desperately after?
You beat it, you mate.
You got there already?
I beat it. I beat it from last year. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Thank you. So we got 57 points last year, and we're on 60, 66 now. So it'd be nice to finish 69. So it's an improvement on last year. So yeah, you can't ask for much more unless you get in playoffs or obviously promoted. But other than that, I think as managers, if you can't get your playoffs or get promoted, the next best thing is improving upon from last year. And so that's our second best really, because in-house, in my targets were playoffs. But I think every manager recruits and think they've got a team. You can recruit a good team to get into playoffs or get promoted. Unfortunately, we was short. So the next best thing was improve upon last year, and I have done it. I think every year I've been at well enough improved our points tally. So it's now about getting 69 points and finishing 8th.
Is it a case as well, though? I mean, have you already sort of had those sort of conversations with the players to try and get them back for next year and then add a few to them? I mean, is that conversation as a manager already happened?
No, it'll be mid-May. I'm going to have all my meetings with players at a club at mid-May. But you do hear things. Listen, you hear things. Everyone's excited about the Astro. I've got a few experienced players that have said they've got the love back for football. So we've got a great team. Dave, I'll put it out there and say this is the best group I've managed. I've only been managing 6-7 years, but it's been my best group. In loads of the aspects, in terms of great banter, togetherness is great, but a bit of shithousery in terms of a bit old schoolness is in the squad, which I've said a few weeks ago. So it's a nice mix, and it's a great squad. So I think I'm going to be confident enough to say I'll keep the ones I want to keep. There's been a couple of conversations with players potentially for next year, but that's nothing done till literally, pre-season's a hard one because you speak to them early doors, but you've still got another 6, 7, 8, even 12 weeks before the season starts. Where in fact that's a lie, because you've got till next March until you can't sign anyone. So listen, you can talk to people, you can sign people, but unfortunately non-league, if you ain't got my contract, they can go to anyone with a bit of money. So we'll see. We're trying to add 2 or 3 and keep the ones I want, and that's what I need in recruit this year.
What was your thoughts on the league for next year that I posted to you? That as it sits at the minute, I mean that's what they're saying. I mean, interesting.
Yeah, I think this time last year, or maybe when we spoke and you posed this season, I think we all sort of said it doesn't seem as strong. Which again, listen, it's turned out to be a fairly strong league if you like. But when you look at team statures, it wasn't that strong. I think next year it looks stronger. I mean, you've got to look at the Potters Bar. They've been a step 3 for a good few years. They're going to come in. You've got Royston coming down, which listen, they're a strong outfit. Not a great season, but they're going to be a strong outfit. And the teams coming up, Haringey Borough, as you say, they've been a step 3 team for a long time. They had double relegation. They're a big club. So listen, in terms of statures and names, it seems like a strong league. Am I worried about many teams? No. I mean, I wasn't really worried about. I said that I wasn't worried about Hitchin this year, but then they've come second and done really well. So who knows? Listen, there could be another team that has a money investor, puts the pumps in, and the big budgets come about. You never know who's going to get some money. And it seems a stronger season, or a stature of the club seems a stronger league next year. And then the likes of Wolverhampton, I think that was a bit of disrespect. I put a message that bringing Wolverhampton over, that they're almost saying that they're not going to win the playoffs, which I think was a bit bizarre, really. But if Wolverhampton come in our league, again, no pressure on Bill, but they're going to be one of the favourites and all, because they're a great team. But they won't be in our league because they'll go up.
Well, talking about Bill, I mean, what a weird game Saturday was.
Yes. Yeah, it was. Can't really put my finger on it, if I'm honest with you. I can, after a day or so, but when the game happened, for 5-6 minutes, we was at our best, moving the ball around really, really well, controlling the game, got a set piece, conceded from it. Then what happened next? We started again, missed a really bad back pass, 2-0 down. Then they got a player sent off. Then you think, okay, it's a matter of time now. We've just started to put our foot on the gas. I said to my coaching staff next to me, I'm really happy that this has happened, that we're 2-0 down. Let's see if we can respond. Let's see how the boys' attitudes are to bounce back. We misplaced a pass, struck a ball into the wall. They've turned round, gone through, scored 3-0. Goalkeeper's laying on the floor, screaming and banging the floor. So I knew there was trouble ahead. So you look at that, and then the football goes out the window. You look at that. My focus, my worry now is my goalkeeper. How bad he is. His season could be over. He won't be able to go work Monday. Won't be able to play his golf. So on and so on. So stretched him off, carried him off so he could go to hospital. When I come back, I see the penalty and what we got, and then I see the second goal. It was 3-2. They were down to 10 men. Made a couple of changes second half, and it was back to how we normally play, really.
And what's the situation, though? I mean, everybody's asking. I mean, what is the situation now going in? You know, we only last week talking about goalkeepers and would we have a spare one on the bench, etc., for the semi-finals and so forth. And now it's sort of like become a bit of a nightmare for you. And of course, everybody's wondering. I mean, what is the situation with the goalkeeping position?
I did sign a goalkeeper for backup, just in case. Someone who's solid, someone who's strong, someone who's reliable. So they will be in training Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So we can have eyes on him. I don't know how bad Bradley is yet. I know we're stretching him off. I know he went to the hospital to get a scan and so on and so on. But we'll give the swelling a little bit of time to go down to kind of reassess how bad it is, really.
Yeah, I did speak to him last night. I won't divulge what he said on here, but I did get to speak to him last night, and he's actually going to come on the show next Monday, so to have a chat. But
okay.
It's surely now it must become that stage. You could see how worried you were. I mean, the game was almost second to you. I mean, the way you reacted straight away. I think everybody from this side of the pitch sort of saw how realised that it was quite serious because of.
Yeah, it's not even that, Dave. My players mean a lot to me, and there's stuff bigger than football. There's their work life, their kids, their families that they all have to get up the next day and go and take care of. So when I see someone laying in that amount of pain, I know it's an issue. I'm gutted for them, and I just want the best for all of them. And I tried to explain that to them afterwards in the changing room. When it's happening, people are pointing fingers. We could have done this better. I said, look, it doesn't matter. The end of the day is I can tell you what we have to do better, or we could tell each other. But at the end of the day is we've lost a member of our team. That's all I'm focused on at the minute. We got a draw out the game. I don't know how we didn't win it at the end, but it was a good reaction from going 3-0 down and losing a goalkeeper and having to put a centre half in goal.
And he kept a clean sheet. Did all right, though, didn't he?
He kept a clean sheet, yes.
I don't know how sometimes, especially the one that goes across.
Well, I was sitting on the sideline laughing, thinking, please don't shoot. Please don't shoot.
It was funny, especially the first one. He's threw his leg at it and it's gone out. That was quite
straight
funny.
at the post as well.
And then
you know what? I phoned him up. I said to him, look, I appreciate it. You showed a bit of character by going and grabbing them gloves. I said it's a hard thing to do. I said it's something that we don't normally have to worry about because Bradley's so consistent. But this time it happened. We're 3-0 down. Everyone's kind of backs against the wall. And it was a real character kind of building exercise, if I can be honest with you, mate. If I look at it that way, that we've come back. We've got to 3-2 by half time. I let the coach take the half time talk. So I was a little bit too kind of in feet in both camps. So I kind of thought, let me sit out this. Let the coaches talk tactics. Let's not talk about anything else. Go out there and punish them. And we brought Baker on, that was his best game for a while.
Yeah, absolutely.
And and I felt like we got back to 3-3 and we should have won it.
Well, the guys that I was sitting with turned around and said, if we go out and buy anybody during the summer, we should get their number 9. He said, it's just what Waltham Abbey need is somebody like him up front.
The problem you've got is that Josh. I know Josh. I've seen Josh play a lot. Josh is a player that if you play long ball football, no disrespect to Newmarket, he's very good. If you play into his feet and round corners, he's not as good. So that's not his strength. So it's very easy to say that you can go and get someone that can do a good job, but he doesn't suit the way we play. He went to Malden. He didn't really suit how Malden played, and they're quite similar to us. So I thought we had a tremendous job he done the other day. I thought he worked the line very, very well. But when the goalkeeper was kicking it long or the fullbacks are kicking it long, he's very good at that. He's not the player that we link in, that has to link in, that has to find space and be a lot more technical.
I saw you just after this happened. You sitting there with the boss, sitting in the stand with the boss. I mean, what was it? Was it a case of, oh, Bill, what do we do now?
No, he's actually fine. His worries has Bradley, has anyone else? It's going a little bit dark in here. Has everyone else on the pitch? Blah blah blah, and so on and so on. And it was just, what can we do? What do you need? Are we prepared enough? And I said, yeah. Everything we've done beforehand to sign people and everything was just in case of this. So we are where we are.
And what's the thoughts on Stanway? Because it's Stanway, of course, Tuesday week.
Yes, I think Stanway are the best team that we could have got out of 4th, 5th, 6th, because we can only get them kind of teams. They are the strongest. They give a lot of problems to all the teams. Their work rate is tremendous. They're very good with long throws, very good at set pieces. Got a very good front three, hard-working midfield, big, strong defence, and a goalkeeper that is very experienced.
Talking to the keepers, I mean, are you able to tell fans who the keeper is, or are you going to keep that to yourself?
I'll keep that to myself till Saturday.
It's me, Dave.
I'm waiting to get a definite no from Bradley first before I make any decisions.
Yeah.
Bill said he's got a reliable keeper. It definitely ain't Newport, mate.
Oh, Thomas, stop piping up, please. You've had your turn.
So that's where we are. Another thing, if they move it, I can't see them moving Waltham Abbey back to the other league. I don't see how that works, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think that's if you step 4 on it. I think it's because of all the movement and stuff on it. Yeah, I think it's because of all the lateral movements and teams that are closer to wherever the central point is, etc., etc. But it will certainly be interesting because there's still a lot of ifs and buts as well, isn't there? That's the problem even now. You've got playoffs to play, and one slight little change could literally swap it all around.
Yes, definitely. We're going into the playoffs as it stands, confident. A squad that's good enough to. As I copied Mark with this, it's the best squad I've had since I've been at Waltham Abbey. So it's the most positive, confident that I've walked into the playoffs with.
One question that someone's asked me, Mr. Ridings was holding his hamstring. Is he okay?
Mr. Ridings will be okay.
Yeah.
Yes, so guy. So don't worry about that. But yes, it's another one. I spoke to him today. I phoned him this afternoon just to go through a few things with him and to manage him and to get him the best treatment he can get. because Decky doesn't get injured. So when he does, he don't know the feeling a bit. So we went through that today, and hopefully have him in later on in the week to assess him.
And fingers crossed. I mean, is it a case of, last question before we jump on the poll. Is it a case, though, at the weekend now, because of what's happened yesterday, do you sort of look at that game now against Downham a little bit differently? Do you sort of start playing in players that might need time and try to keep some of the better, your players that you're thinking of playing in that semi-final off the pitch for as much as you can?
Do you know what? I like going in. I like going into games with momentum. That's why I was disappointed we didn't win the other day. I have been doing this for the last 6 weeks. I knew we'd make playoffs, so I've been rotating the team and topping people up with minutes to kind of see how it looks. I change formations. I change people's positions. I've been doing that for a while now, just to see to give us our options. So Saturday we played a formation, and the boys wasn't happy with it. I put on the telly today. Arsenal set up with the same formation. It's kind of understanding whose role it is to roll out of areas and whose role it is to roll in areas. We don't train as much as I'd like to kind of be able to get that into motion. So I learned a lot Saturday that my team need a set formation. They work better when they're structured, when they have one or two jobs, not to give them the freedom of rolling all over the place. So that's a massive learning curve. And I learned that when you go into games, big games like that, you have to prepare like we do every game. And we kind of took our families. It was the last home game of the season. It was a little bit more relaxed than normal. So all them small details kind of add up to starting the game a little bit sloppy, not being at our best, making us work super hard. But on that to Downham, we're training Tuesday, we're training Thursday. I will see who's available and fit, and who's willing to play.
And three of them now named in the playoffs, of course. It's going to be Felix Day, yourselves, and Stanway. And then just waiting for that third one, if I'm right. Is it Gorston, Redbridge, or Bower, isn't it?
And Wroxham.
And Wroxham, sorry, as well, yeah, Wroxham.
Yeah, there's four. There's four that's done really well, really good jobs to get in that position to push for it. So it'll be exciting to see who makes that final. It's a really quick turnaround with Tuesday. So people just have to prepare as much as they can, and they haven't got the luxury of saying they can give some people certain minutes on Saturday. They've all got to go for the win because they've got to get in there, and then it's going to be a busy Tuesday, busy Saturday.
And then for your sort of home, so I hope, I suppose, you win the semi-final and hope that whoever does finish in that fifth place ends up beating Felix. So you get the home game again on the Saturday.
Yeah, you can ask any of the boys on here. The home draw is so important. I've never had it. I've always had to go away from home to try to win the games or win two games. It's very difficult. I've been reading a few books, percentage-wise, and so on and so on. I think the percentage is 60% if you're at home. You have the comfort of knowing your pitch, knowing your change room, knowing your route, so on and so on. And it backs you to win. You have these supporters that really, really help. So when you're away from home, you're against it. You're not favourites straight away. So being at home Tuesday hopefully will help. But Stanway are a real top team. They will ask a lot of questions of us.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Of course, right. We all the best for Saturday. And Paul, yourself. Disappointing that you slipped up, and the other teams won their matches as well, so it wouldn't have made too much of a difference.
I'm going to go now, Dave.
All right,
mate. I'll say we got enough time. We got enough time, mate. You know what I mean?
We usually enjoyed your chocolate and your cookies, so.
No, I didn't have that chocolate. I'll turn it back. It's white chocolate.
Oh.
Yeah, am I disappointed? I'm disappointed we lost, but I will say fair play to Leverstock. I thought they were superb. They ripped us apart first 15, 20 minutes. Couldn't keep with them. And I've wondered sometimes whether they played like that at the beginning of the season, where they might have ended up the end of the season. But I don't know where some of them players have come from. But to be fair, they done that was good, very, very good. I like their number 9. I like their number 10. Very good players. And thoroughly deserved their win. I'm not gonna beat about the bush on that one. Fair play to them, but a little bit disappointed. A little bit disappointed how the season's ended, but we didn't lose anything yesterday. It was 4 games in February, and you know the Enfield at home and Aylesbury away, and you know even disrespect Welling at home as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, I remember Mark saying they hadn't played for 5 weeks, and maybe it's a game we should win. I don't know, but we lost it. We've not been consistent, and unfortunately, to get in the playoffs to win the league, you have to be consistent. We have had a lot of injuries. More so, this is probably my worst season for injuries. But saying that, we're still a big enough squad to probably go and do better than what we have. So overall, over the whole season, I'm a little bit disappointed that we've not made the playoffs. I think we've done better than what we've done last year, and we need to improve. Everyone needs to improve. We just second half, I thought we'd better account for ourselves, but we huffed and puffed, but we still couldn't score. So. They deserve their win, and fair play to them. So we'll go to the last game of the season like we did last year, the same place, same club. So and try and win and finish with another 3 points. But we'll have to see how that pans out. But yeah, we just weren't good enough. And you know what? I don't want to bring this up because I know Mark will go on a big head. But every time we win down the Wolves, we lose the next game. It's always been the way. And I just don't know why. And they turned up yesterday without playing, presented us with a team in a month. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me being a bit thingy. So, hey-ho. We go again, and we'll look forward to the new season. Just touching on what you said, I saw that predicted league a week ago, Dave, so it was no surprise to me, really. But like you say, there's going to be a lot of movement between now and next Saturday and playoffs and who goes where and what goes where. So we'll see how. We'll know June or whatever. We'll wait till the end of the league comes up. But what I will know is if the likes of Royston and the Abbey and Haringey and Potters Bar all come into our league, it's going to be a strong league.
So, I mean, are you and Mark, attending on Tuesday next Tuesday?
I will go to a playoff, but not sure what one yet. I'm not sure. My good mate Steve at Kings Langley, they got to a playoff. I don't know when theirs is, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. So,
Bill, did you hear that? His good mate Steve, not his good mate Bill. His good mate Steve.
No, I like nice Steve.
No. Sorry, Bill's away, isn't you, Bill?
No,
Bill's gonna be at home, mate.
Well, I don't
It's
know.
all right. It's all right. It's all right. Paul, don't worry, mate. Don't worry.
I'll come to their final.
If you don't like Bill, just tell him, mate.
Oh, Thomas, what are you doing to me?
Same. Turn the page, Tom.
Bill,
I'll probably be without to support you, Bill. I'll be there.
Bill, honestly, I think theirs is Wednesday and yours is Tuesday. So make sure I've got a free ticket and a free pint, and I'll be there.
Always wants something, doesn't he? He always wants it. Bill, I'll pay my way in. Yeah, although you don't need budget.
You've got the money, haven't you? You train drivers, go on strike. If not, get some more money.
But see, what you got to remember is that on Tuesday, if I'm right in saying, it's a league-controlled game. So you'd have to phone up the league and find out speak to Mr. Nick Robinson and ask if you can get a ticket.
Paul knows everyone. He's busy. He's busy egging it.
That football club.
Oh yeah, but I'm right though. When I built it, it's actually a league. It's run by the league. The semi-final and the final.
I believe so. I believe the final everything has to be online, and the semi-final some can be online, some can be at the gate. I believe.
Yeah.
You're only asking that question because Paul's being so tight. He's 10 quid, Paul.
Yeah,
pay your way. You know what I mean? Jesus
and he wants
Christ.
to find.
And he always, it's every time he comes to play against me. Oh, Weather's got to buy me a boat. He ain't bought me a drink in all the years I've known him.
Yeah.
Shambles.
If you was waiting for him, you'd die with being very thirsty, wouldn't you?
No. He's got to be minted and all. That's Penny. He's got to be minted.
I think he's gone back swimming.
I reckon
he must have done.
His bathrobe fell off.
Yeah.
while he was eating the cookie. But I mean, it's going to be. It's going to be some really interesting semi-finals, even in your league, Mark, as well, isn't there? I mean, it looks like it's going to be Hitchin against either Tame or Hartford, and then Biggleswade possibly against Biggleswade Town. I mean, that's going to be a humdinger of a game if it's them two.
Yeah, I mean, well, first of all, I think it's going to be interesting with Tame and Hartford because Tame need a point, but they got Hitchin away. So you pose a question, you pose it to Billy, you posed it last week before in terms of what do managers do? Because Hitchin are second place now, are they going to rest their players, get ready fresh for the semi-final, or do they go strong? I bet Tame are probably hoping they rest the players so they get that point. But I think that first of all would be the interesting point in terms of who gets in the playoffs, Tame or Hartford, because Hartford got a better goal difference quite comfortably, I think. So Tame need a point against Hitchin. And then, the two Biggleswades, I actually, listen, I think it'd be very interesting playoffs, but I actually think the form is killing them a little bit, but I think the Town will do it because I think they're physical, Biggleswades to Town, because they're really physical. They try and bully their way through it. So I reckon my money's going to be on them.
Paul?
What, to win it? Playoffs?
Yeah, just because I think, like I said, I think they'd be too physical for teams.
I think Biggleswade FC will beat them. I think Biggleswade FC will beat them. I like them. I've like great club, played great football, but I think overall, I think Hitchin will end up going up. They got too big a squad.
Yeah.
I mean, they put another second team out against Hitchin, against Bishop Stortford last week and still won. So in the cup final, so I don't know. I just think Hitchin will probably end up winning it. Might be wrong. I don't know.
It's going to be an interesting one.
Tasty, it'd be tasty.
But we're all going for Waltham Abbey in the Eastmead North, aren't we? Surely.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know really. The thing is, right, if they win, will Bill still be in the meetings next year? Because if he ain't, I don't want to do it. And I don't want them to win if he ain't going to be in the meetings. I'll miss Bill.
Mate, you're not going to be semi-final. Don't claw your way back into it, mate. You've dug him out. You've bugged him off. So don't worry, mate. Biddy.
I'm in goal, don't forget. Don't forget I'll be in goal for him. Can't take goal kicks home, and these are not as good as they were.
Yeah, we play out from the back anyway.
Oh, good stuff. And I can't dive down quick because I'm a bit slow getting down now.
Will you have a job next year, Paul?
I'm asking for 400 a game is enough. I don't want more. You tell that chairman, get his wallet out for me.
Paul, you on a show next year?
Next year? No, if Bill goes up, I'm going to be his number 2.
Well, you want to... Oh, you're going to be the gaffer at where are you? I just thought with a massive budget like that and not meeting playoffs, I just thought maybe...
You know what I like about you, Mark, is you're going on about... Now, we all know how much money you got, yeah?
Here we go. Come on, give it. Come
fair,
on.
I sat down with the chairman today and he's trebled my budget. So I've probably got about 10 grand next year, a week. So yeah, probably smash it next year.
Fair play, mate. It's good luck,
9 for the players. Good luck. 1,000 for the players, 9 for me.
Good luck, Joe. I wouldn't be jealous at all. I'd be pleased
for you. That's what the dressing gown's for, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do all the money.
Go on, give us a 12, Paul. Go on.
I can't. I've got people here. I've got my lovely assistant is here. She's cleaning at the moment, isn't it, dear?
Assistants.
Oh, thank you very much. See, they call me Mr. Halsey here. Not like you, Weathers. They call me Mr. Halsey here. Respect me.
Unbelievable.
Tell you what, you've never had no one doing a road before, Dave, have you?
Thank Christ.
Mark, so on another level, you've kind of you've broke a lot of targets this season.
Who's that, mate? Sorry, say again.
You broke a lot of your targets this season, didn't you?
I wouldn't say a lot, mate. Nah, a couple.
Okay, you got a clean sheet, man. Is that your best year clean sheets?
Yeah, clean sheets.
Your points total.
That's it. Yeah.
And what about your finish? What was your best? It's got to be your best finish, no?
I finished ninth. Yeah, ninth finishing. I mean, Positions are different, though, isn't it, Bill? You know, because it's all about points. Because it depends on how everyone finishes. So I don't really look at positions wise. I suppose you could, but points wise.
I like the way that you said earlier about Mark. I said that, you know, when you've done your
Hold
little
on,
bit.
Paul. Bill asked a question. Bill's asking a question. Hold on.
I'm just jumping in on Bill's one of Bill's questions. You said earlier about, you know, you'll speak to your players about May, and you said something about
Mid-May.
most of your players as old as me. So I don't know how you're going to keep them.
Well, you're playing for Bill, ain't you? You want to be in goals, and so you've still got a bit. So they've got a bit, haven't they?
Still got it, mate. That's my problem. See my goal I scored last summer. Just saying.
How old are my
Header.
players? How old are my
What big
players?
His age.
I'm
Your age,
48.
and we're only 3 points behind you, and we're old like that. Wow.
Yeah, but we got a young side, Mark. I've got a young side that are
I'm
blending
not saying
together for next season. Watch us
blended. That's a
go
nice word for
and
you.
smash it.
That's a lovely word, blending.
Actually, this lovely young lady come and saw wear last week.
No, listen, I think
Didn't
you made
you?
massive improvements ever
She
since you've
was
been
well
coaching.
impressed with the wear.
Ever since you've been on the training field, you've changed. You've done well, mate.
What a
Paul,
top
honestly.
manager, she said. What a top manager.
And a coach.
That's it. Thank you.
And a top coach.
Got everything, me, mate. And a top bus driver.
Unreal.
Well, he's on time.
I'll be honoured to be your number 2, honestly. I learned a lot from you.
Yeah, you probably would, actually. I'll teach you how to buy a pint.
Here he goes, look.
Well, listen,
You're going to
guys.
miss me, mate, next season. You're going to miss me, Dave. Sorry, not Dave, Mark. You're going to miss me.
I do. I missed you last week when I went on the show. Couldn't wait to talk to you.
That's why you rang me on Monday, wasn't it? I know you
Can't
come at
remember,
me on
mate.
a text. Amount of abuse I got, Bill. Amount of abuse I got on a text. Oh, unbelievable.
Look at the camera and say that truthfully without smiling.
You gave me some stick. And you know you did. And you gave me stick on Friday. Saying I'm old. Not old, I'm old.
Yeah, stop putting things up about you going gym then on Instagram. It's embarrassing. You're 48, mate.
Mate, I've got 1 million viewers. What do you want me to do? I have to keep them at me. Guess
Oh,
who
yeah,
I had
and
coffee
the
with
rest.
today, Dave?
Huh?
I had coffee with Mitch today.
Oh, did you?
At Van Eggs, yeah. He bailed his best mate, wanted some advice, and I went and give it and had coffee with him.
His best mate couldn't turn up, so he took you when
Best
he's
mate
partner.
who you released. Did you release him? And your best mate? Yeah, good. Loyalty at the best.
Mark. I've got every mate. I've mates everywhere apart from you. You're just a horrible man to me.
Well, listen, guys, the time's run out, and we will be back next week with a show for the final one of this series next week. But from me, from Mark, Billy, and of course the man in that incredible bathrobe, we'll see you all next week.
No.